Okay, everyone, stay tuned. We're going into 11th Hour Coffee to talk with Braden about how to start a business from scratch. He has 3 fantastic tips, so stay tuned. Let's go.
Hey, what's up,
Hey,
guys?
Braden.
How you doing? I'm doing well. Welcome.
Oh man, super pumped to be here.
Yeah.
I love coffee, and this is the perfect spot to be.
Yeah.
So I want to first off thank the SBDC for arranging the interview with you.
Of course.
This is fantastic. And with that said, I'd love for the viewers at home to learn a little bit more about 11th Hour. Like, what are you all about? What do you do?
What are we all about? Yeah, we're about a lot of things, honestly. And one of the fundamental parts is obviously serving great coffee.
Yeah.
And roasting great coffee. But at our core, you know, we're here to be a community hub, to bring people together. And our philosophy is like, you know, if we're together, we're strong. And if the community can have a place to share ideas, concepts, and really be together, we can actually change the way we do business and change our little part of the world here in downtown. Yeah.
I see a lot of collaboration going on inside. And
Yeah.
I think that's a good segue into Braden being able to give us some really valuable tips for like jumping into entrepreneurship and starting a business from scratch. He's been in business for 4 years and he's learned quite a bit in those 4 years. So
it's been a journey, guys.
Yeah, exactly. So let's get to those tips next.
All right.
Okay, you guys, we're here with Braden for tip number 1. He has learned a ton through the last 4 years of running his business. So Braden, what do you got for the viewers at home?
Well, I think one of the main things for me that was really important starting out was really getting connected to the why of why I'm starting a business, how we're doing it and why, and how everything we do in our business stems into that why. So if our mission is to, you know, bring people into the present moment here, you know, everything we do really help being connected to how we serve coffee and why we're opening up the place in the first place. So that was a big part of fundamentally keeping us motivated and striving to really make it take off.
So really keeping that focus, shiny objects, try to keep those out of the picture.
Exactly, and just like stay connected. Yeah,
sweet.
To the purpose.
Awesome tip. Okay, you guys, tip number 2 is coming your way, and we're in the roastery section here. And I think that's a great segue into you have a whole wholesale operation.
Yeah, we do, and that's kind of what we started with.
Yeah.
So 4 years ago, we started with roasting.
Yeah.
Very cliche, out of my garage. Slowly started building that, and that led into the farmers markets, and then the cafe, and then our bigger roasting facility now. And this isn't really the tip 2, but one thing I can really preach is patience, because this took, I think, almost like a year to put in with permits and everything, and things always take longer than you think it's going to. We're really grateful to be having our roastery in our shop now, and we basically do a wholesale program where we kind of try to take our values of, you know, community and awareness, expression, and be able to work with other businesses that also share that sense of really building each other up.
And I think your tip relates to like working with all those businesses, how to keep it all organized and methodical.
Oh yeah, and that leads into like one of our biggest tips I can give anybody is systems, and create systems that can make it so your business runs when you're not around. And not only that, but if you are around, you know, you have tiered systems happening for quality control, making sure that your product and service is always being delivered the same every single time. And that was a big learning curve for us of developing those and slowly implementing them and setting that expectation for employees, for us, to execute every single time.
Yeah. I think that it's a huge tip for you guys, because I really like to have businesses like work on their business, not always in their business. And so being able to step away from the day-to-day operations to work on your business is key to have everything in place, all those methods and processes.
Yeah, it's huge, and creating roles within your company where things aren't as abstract or flexible. There's certain roles that perform certain tasks, and if you're in the business, you can see that you're performing a specific role instead of just kind of trying to do a little bit of everything. If you are working in it, make sure that you're working in it, diligently and effectively. And if you're not, be external, working on it and seeing it as a whole, basically a whole like little machines with different cogs and making it work.
Yeah, big time. Fantastic tip. Take that to heart. That's a really important one.
Yeah, we're still, learning, implementing, and I don't think you don't really ever stop trying to refine those systems.
Always evolving.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, we're in the heart of 11th Hour Coffee. Perfect place to end up with tip number 3. So Braden, what do you have for the viewers at home?
I mean, honestly, the main thing is like, just don't do it alone. But that's like my own tip to people starting a business. Things can be subjective, but like I could not do any of this without my partner, without people collaborating. Like you can't do it all, and you don't want to try. So really delegating, really extending yourself to know that you need help, and you get that help, and you get a team working with you, and you'll be able to do much more. And you'll be able to focus on your mental health and be able to actually enjoy what you're creating and where you're headed. And so I would just say, don't go it alone, and don't be afraid, and look for that partner, to really work with.
Maybe that's a good plug, real quick, about the SBDC and how they played a role in you getting started.
100%, yeah. And that was like me at the beginning, knowing like I don't have enough information, I don't have enough help or support, and I'm going to figure out how to get that. And the SBDC was there to help me with a business plan, to put confidence that there's a ton of problems, struggles that I'm going to have to go through, but that it's manageable and I can figure it out. There are answers out there, and so they were a huge part in helping build the business plan and get me really started on I can do this. So yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I think cheers to that.
Cheers, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. That was a fantastic interview. If you got some value out of it, be sure to like it, share it, tell the world, share it with all those businesses out there that need some help in scaling, maybe just starting from scratch like Braden 4 years ago. So be sure to follow us on Instagram and everywhere else. And if you're on YouTube, be sure to tap these other buttons, because that way you can keep watching the videos. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Bye, you guys.